Hi, I'm Sarah from 2 Extreme Robotics, and today we are going to be unboxing the new Spike Prime. I'm sorry that this is a little bit delayed. My team and I were busy competing in the FLL state tournament, and I knew if I'd opened this up, I would want to play with it and not practice. The great thing was, our team was fortunate enough to win the Robot Design Award for Strategy and Innovation. I am so happy and proud of my team. So today we are going to be unboxing the Spike Prime, but if you subscribe and like the video and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when we open up the Spike Prime expansion set in one of our future videos. Now let's start unboxing. So you first get instructions to start the Prime and the list of the pieces that come. Then you have stickers to label the trays, your motors and sensors, the hub and the box. And then the first thing you have are 2 small trays. Okay, to start us off, we have a note from Lego and the instruction manual. Okay, so the first thing that comes with the Spike Prime is a cable to download the programs. There's a micro USB on one side and a normal USB cord on the other. The next thing is we have a medium motor. The medium motor is smaller. If we grab the FLL motor and compare it, it's about the same size, but they did get rid of these 2 prongs that they used to stick out. They also have added a lot more ways to attach the medium motor. And one of the different things from the EV3 is you used to have to plug in a wire here and in the EV3 or in the brick. And now you only have to plug it into the hub. Next we have the ultrasonic sensor. It is a square shape, the same wire as the medium motor, and comparing it to, it's the same size. It's more of a box shape compared to its round spherical design. So now this is the touch sensor. It is in the same box design how the other sensors and motors have been. And if we compare it to the FLL sensor, again, it's how the other ones have been. They have removed this part here and added more ways to attach. So next we have another medium motor. I'm not going to really thoroughly explain this one since I did it with the first one, but you get 2 medium motors. Next, I believe that we have the large motor. It's significantly a lot larger than the medium motor, and it looks really cool. The design is it's compact, and comparing it to the EV3, I didn't realize how much stuff in here, so we'll have to do 2 parts. I'm going to cover all the motors, sensors, and the hub in this video, and in the part 2, we'll cover all the pieces. Okay, I think this is the hub. I really hope it is. I'm super excited to see what the new Spike Prime hub looks like. So far, we have the battery, and then we have the actual frame. So it's a lot smaller from the view. The battery snaps in easily. If we compare it to the EV3 brick, it's a lot more compact. This one's a lot sleeker. The design is really cool. It's way more compact, just like all the others. And to start it up, For the startup, it's a small screen like the EV3, and it only takes 3 seconds to start up. Also, another interesting thing about the Spike Prime is now you navigate by pictures, while as the EV3, you're navigating by the words of your program. And for those of you familiar with the EV3 kit, you know that there's a gyro sensor. Well, now the gyro sensor is in the brick, so there's not a sensor, so you don't have to waste a port on the sensor. I think this is the new color sensor. Okay, so here's the new color sensor. If we compare it to the EV3 brick, or the EV3 color sensor, it's about half the size. Okay, that's all we have time for this one, but here's a close view of the new Spike Prime. I'm super excited to play around and test with it. Thank you for watching. I hope this gave you an understanding about the new Spike Prime. I sure am really excited too. Stay tuned for the unboxing of the pieces in the rest of the box. Have an extremely awesome day!